A mother kissed her son and died instantly. But when her son touched her again, something impossible happened. She came back to life. The very next day, she accidentally touched him again. This time, she was gone for good. That's when the boy realized the terrifying truth. He had a supernatural ability. With a single touch, he could bring the dead back to life. But there was one deadly rule. If the person he revived touched him again, they would disappear forever. The boy didn't want to watch anyone die anymore, so he decided never to use his power again. But then, a truck hit his dog, and the dog was gone. The boy couldn't control himself. He reached out and touched his dog. Seconds later, it came back to life and started running around as if nothing had ever happened. Years passed, and the boy grew up to become a chef. He secretly used his power to make rotten fruits fresh again. One day, after finishing work, he was taking out the trash when suddenly, the body of a wanted criminal fell from above. The moment they came into contact, the criminal came back to life. But the boy was afraid the criminal would hurt innocent people again, so he chased after him and touched him a second time. The criminal was gone for good. Unfortunately, a detective had witnessed everything. The detective convinced him to become his crime-solving partner. Their method was simple. He would bring dead people back to life for just 1 minute. Then they would ask what they remembered and look for clues. Once they had the information they needed, he would send them back to the other side. The partnership made him a lot of money. But one day, he discovered that a recently murdered girl was his first love. He immediately sent the detective away and brought her back to life. The two of them talked for a long time. The girl said she had no idea who had killed her. She only remembered that she was cooking when someone suddenly put a plastic bag over her head. Then she wanted to kiss him, but she knew she couldn't touch him again. One more touch, and she would disappear forever. The boy finally told her about the dangerous rule behind his power. They decided to put her back exactly where she had been found. He promised to return the next day and take her away. He left and sent the detective away too. But when he returned home, the girl was gone. He discovered that her family was preparing to bury her. He completely panicked. Meanwhile, the girl was lying inside the coffin, thinking about the future they could have together. Just as the workers were about to cover the grave with dirt, the boy set a construction vehicle on fire. The workers immediately rushed to put it out. Taking advantage of the chaos, he ran forward and pulled the girl out of the coffin. A few days later, the two started living together. But they had one impossible problem. They couldn't even touch each other because a single touch could end everything. Luckily, the detective never blamed them. Instead, he often helped them create little moments of love so they could experience the closeness they could never truly have. So tell me, if you had this power, would you risk bringing someone you love back to life?